Hey guys, and hello Squid Shock. I figured out what the problem is with the rail cannon, the cannon of the rail cannon, the laser rifle, basically, pretty much. So, it took me a bit of investigating because I was trying to figure out what could cause this weird bug to happen, and I finally figured it out. So, this rail cannon comes from a special boss fight against Asahi, and Asahi has a mechanic where he constantly tracks you in a room from his point. So, let's say he's in the middle of this dot, and he is tracking you for 5 seconds. Wherever you are at the end of those 5 seconds is where he's going to fire. You have 3 seconds to get out of the way, and those 2 seconds after he fires at the location, you were 3 seconds ago, he fires again. Well, the problem with it here is that the cone that it's allowed to shoot at is too small. See, all the other cannons are fine because the projectiles can track you on their own, or they can do their own thing. See, with it being like this, every time you leave that cone, that 10-second reset, the 10-second firing stages, resets and stacks up on top of each other. So if the cone were bigger, wider, then every time it would shoot and, every time it would activate, trying to shoot at your position, then it would have the full 10 seconds it needs to go through a firing stage. But because it's so small, every time you leave this cone, it causes the cone to freak out and overlap, and the cannon doesn't work, which eventually just causes it to not fire at all. So if the cone were bigger, it would allow it to function properly.